My first question would involve the immigration courts. Advocates have claimed that 89% of all asylum applicants attended their final court hearing to receive a decision on their application. However, this claim is misleading because the DOJ's own stats demonstrate that 38% of individuals whose cases began with a credible fear never even bothered to file an asylum application, despite claiming a fear of returning to their home country. Hence, they are not even being counted among the pool of asylum applicants. Based on this information, do you agree that the stats like the doubtful 89% statistic I mentioned don't tell the whole story of the immigration enforcement crisis that's currently going on in this country?
Congressman, I'm not familiar with these specific statistics, nor the rebuttal to the specifics that you presented. But I will certainly ask my team and the people who don't know those statistics to get back to your staff on that.
Okay, that would be helpful if you could do that. And could you tell us what specific measures that you have implemented, or maybe that you plan to implement, to enforce the immigration laws and protect the current rule of law?
Yeah, so there for the Department of Justice, there are a number of issues. I'll make clear, of course, that the Border Patrol and the Customs and ICE are all in the Department of Homeland Security, and so they have the primary responsibility at the border. We have a large number of U.S. attorneys at the border who prosecute the cases that are brought to them by the Department of Homeland Security agents, and so part of our budget request is for money for them. Then we do manage the immigration courts, the immigration judges. That's our Executive Office of Immigration Review. That's the principal amount of the increase in money that we're asking for in this area, an increase of 21%. That's because we had, at the time the new administration took office, over 1 million cases backlogged in that system. We're going to need new additional immigration judges. So part of this increase is to add 100 immigration judges plus the teams of support and technology that are necessary to accelerate the hearings in those cases.
Okay. Oh, as is noted, the immigration court's backlog stands over 1.3 million cases. I think that you have noted that. In 25 hearing locations, understand that an individual will wait over 3 years for adjudication, and in 3 locations, they'll wait over 4 years. The previous administration implemented a case-based performance metrics as a basis for evaluating immigration court judicial resources. Are those performance metrics still being utilized under your administration?
So can you hear me?
Yes.
My understanding is that the Executive Office of Immigration Review is reviewing the nature of those metrics, trying to figure out ways of accelerating performance. Of course, any system requires some set of metrics. Precisely which metrics are reviewed on a regular routine basis. And we're going to be doing that to ensure that we both provide due process for the people coming through the system, but also efficiency for the system itself.
What effects is the pending caseload having on due process? And do you have any concern about that issue at all?
I'm very concerned about the backlog. I think it obviously is not working for the people who are in the system and not working for the government with respect to evaluating those people. We have cut IJ hiring times, IJ immigration judges from 2+ years now to approximately 6 months. So we expect to be able to get a lot more immigration judges in than so far we had been able to hire, and then we're asking for an additional 100 as well. That should, of course, cut the backlog.
Okay, but due process is something you were concerned about in this regard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, of course, the longer people are waiting, and the bigger the workload and the faster judges have to decide, the less due process is provided. So we're concerned to get the right balance.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. Adelholt. At this time, the chair recognizes